Hey everybody, welcome back to Beloved Plans. I am Amy. Today I'm going to actually be doing something a little bit different. I'm going to be going through my new 2020 Cultivate What Matters Powersheets goal planner. I'm so excited that these are finally here, and I can't wait to show you how they look. Okay, so before we dive into the new ones, I wanted to just kind of show you guys the old ones to just so you could kind of know how that they've changed this year. So last year was the first year I had done these, and they were so amazing and so fun. We ended up having a vision board party with a bunch of girlfriends that ended up doing the Powersheets as well. So it was really fun to have a local group of people to kind of just help keep us all accountable, bounce ideas off of each other, and just encourage each other throughout the year as we tried to reach for our goals. So here's last year's design. So as you can see, this year's design, the pages are the same size, I believe, but the cover has changed significantly. So it is now, this is a gorgeous linen. I chose the teal, and it also had pink, and there was a floral print and a confetti, which is what this is as well. And they have these beautiful gold, and it's a hardcover also, where this is flimsy. So that is really gorgeous too, and beautiful gold binding, spiral binding as well. So I really love the feel and just the gorgeousness of this. Teal is my absolute favorite color, so they nailed it. When I saw the teal, I was like, that's the one I am getting. So let's dive in and I'll show you the guts. So one nice thing they added this year was this little pocket here on this side. I had actually kind of made my own pocket last year per the recommendation that I saw, I think in their Facebook group, was to take one of these cardstock pieces that was shipped in with the planner, or I'm sorry, with the Powersheets, and cut it down and make your own pocket. So I did do that, but I really love that they have those mounted in here this year. It's nice to just be able to throw like the word of the year card that I'm gonna do. This is a really cute postcard that they include. And then I always love this 5x7 2020 Let's Do This. I think I'm gonna end up framing this year and put it in my office. So we have those things, and I'm gonna just keep those in the pocket for now. So here you have your beautiful cover. It is got gold foiling on there. It is just stunning. And so here's a little intro from Laura Casey, the creator of Powersheets and Cultivate What Matters. If you do not yet follow her, highly recommend it. She is phenomenal and just the sweetest person. Her whole team is actually just phenomenal. Their customer service is top notch. They respond to emails personally. They respond to Instagram messages personally. I just have been blown away every single time I've contacted them. So shout out to all those ladies over there, Cultivate What Matters. So here's a little intro, kind of talks about like how the Powersheets work. So if you're new to that, you can read through that. There's so many great like little motivators and quotes and everything throughout these whole Powersheets. I'm not going to go through every single page, but I just kind of wanted to show you guys a quick overview in case you're on the fence. Here's this kind of like first page. What if today is the day that everything changes, with your name and then the day you started. So this one in particular is going to start in January 2020. They do also come out with undated ones. So like if you don't hear about this until the middle of 2020, never fear. You can still get Powersheets and get the undated ones and then use them whenever you're ready. One of the things I love that Cultivate What Matters always says is there's nothing special about January 1st. And that's so true. And that's part of the reason why I was drawn to these, and same with like the budgeting stuff I'm starting to do right now. I mean, it's almost the end of October, and I thought, you know what, why wait? Like, let's just do it now. Like, I'm motivated now. Let's just do it now. So I really love how inspiring they are, and just they're always encouraging you, like, just do it now. Like, don't make any excuses. Go for it right now. So you do also get some really cute stickers, and y'all know I love some stickers. So these are included. They also do have additional sticker books that you can get from the shop. And then this is first section is what is called the prep work. So before you get to, get into setting your goals and going through all the months, this is actually like the most important part of this entire system. So I had, in the past I've always set goals and like, started out real good for like the first 3 weeks of January and then just they kind of fizzle out. But the process that they have developed over the years to do this goal setting is unlike anything I've ever experienced. It makes you dig deep. It makes you uncomfortable. But that, I think, is why it works and why it works better than anything else I've ever done. So just know, give yourself, I'd say, about 2 weeks to get through this prep work, to really just dive in, take your time. You're going to be glad you did in the long run. Don't rush through it. And just know that it doesn't have to be perfect like the first time you go through it. That was really hard for me last year. I was so afraid to just like write in here and just kind of dive in and make it messy, but it's okay. Like just do it. And you don't need to worry about how anyone, like it literally says on here, no perfect handwriting needed, just dig in. I mean, and those things are throughout these entire pages. It does not need to be perfect. So as type A perfectionist people, these will be a challenge, but they will be worth it. So there you have the goal ideas. And then you kind of just go through all these different worksheets to get to know yourself, get to do some self-reflection, to look at different areas of your life and reflect on those, rate how those are going. And this is really where you can see like maybe where you want to set your goals. Like maybe your family is awesome and you don't feel the need to really like work super deep, but maybe your finances are in terrible shape and you really want to focus on that for 2020. So all of these pages, they really dig deep into where you are right now, where you've been, and where you want to go. So I think you have to look back to learn from those lessons in order to be able to move forward. So that is one really cool thing that they do in here. So they address fear, like I'm moving past fear. It's just unreal, like how many things that these address. So I'm going to kind of just quickly flip through these. All right. And then, so here is the 2020 word of the year. So one of the big things that they do in here is to choose a word of the year. So sometimes people make like a couple words or a phrase. It's really flexible. Just do what works for you. But I love this pretty page of where you can, write it. And then they also give this little insert card that you can write it on. And I always hang this up. Like here's my one from last year that I have. Intentional was my 2019 word of the year. So I have that sitting out somewhere where I can see it prominently. And then you write why you chose that word. All right, so then you get into the actual goal setting part. So this white tab is that section. So this is where you're going to kind of go through all this prep work you did. And by this point, you kind of have an idea of what areas you want to set goals for. So you literally just work through all of these pages. Like she has great breaking down like instructions, like how to do this, tips, everything. If you go on their website and their Instagram, they have wonderful, wonderful examples. And there's also going to be what they call Powersheets Prep Week, and that will be, I believe it starts December 9th, and that'll be a series of videos that work through all the prep work, that work through the goals pages, that work through just all the different parts of this. So if you're new, that's actually how I got into this last year. Was I saw the videos during Powersheets Prep Week and I haven't looked back since. So love them so much. So once you've kind of got all your goals set and everything, then you go into the month. And so each month is set up very similarly. A little prepare well here. And then they did add this monthly at a glance spread in here too. So if you're the type of person that, wants to kind of like specifically plan out when they're going to work on their goals or when you want to have things accomplished by, this is a great spot for that too. I'm still going to be using my Happy Planner for my, monthly overview type stuff. But I'm excited to see how I incorporate using this as well. And then we have the most important page probably in all the Powersheets, the 10-day list. So this is where you actually write down your action items for that month. And then what I like to do is this is perforated here. So I tear that out and I put it up in my office or in my craft room where I go pretty much on a daily basis, and I can see what I want to be focusing on this month. And sometimes I'm like, oh my word, I'm like totally not getting to any of that stuff, and that's okay. Like, you will probably never cross off everything on here. And it's also okay to not have it full either. Some months it's like just in survival mode, and you know, if you can like get up in the morning every day, that's an accomplishment. So but this tending list is really, really cool, and one of my favorite things about the Powersheets. And then at the end of the month, there's a month in review page, and so you just kind of go back and reflect on you know, just different things that happened throughout the month. You know, things that are worth celebrating, things that like a lesson you learned, a memory. So that's really nice. I really like the reflection piece of that. So that's how the monthlies look. And then each quarter you actually have a like kind of a like go back and reanalyze, reassess your goals. So like here's the spring one. So there's nice little checklists in here too for like spring cleaning. This one has. And then you just kind of go back and double check your goals and see if you want to refresh any of them. And then you can pick a word for the next 3 months. So maybe that's a different word than the word of the year. Maybe it's the same one. Doesn't matter. Whatever works for you. So each season, so there's a spring, a summer, and a fall, one of those. And they are all the white tabs in here. So, and then you've got, you know, so each quarter is divided up. So that is the 2020 Powersheets, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this little peek. If you want to kind of see videos as I go through all these every month, let me know, and I can probably do those once in a while too. So thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much, and happy planning. Bye.